Okay, so we are going to talk about domain and range. Now we've already kind of talked about it. We are going to go a little bit deeper than what we have. So domain and range of a function. So if we are given a set of data, so we're going to make this example 1, and I'm going to give you a set of data in the form of ordered pairs. Okay, so I have those 5 ordered pairs. If you need to pause, go ahead. And we are going to do 4 things with each of our data sets. We are going to identify the domain. We're going to identify the range. We are going to determine, I'm just going to put these as parts A, B, C. Part C, we're going to determine, is the relation a function? And we're going to explain why it is or isn't a function. Okay, so if you remember what we talked about earlier, the domain are all of your x values. So in all of these, we have a 3, 3, 3, 3, and a 3. You only list it once. So our domain or our input is a 3. And we have outputs or ranges of 7, 8, -2, 4, and a 1. Typically, we usually write that in order from least to greatest. Okay, I'm not going to be that picky, I don't think. And we need to determine, is this relation a function? Well, some conversations that we had earlier, remember your domain or your input cannot be repeated. So this is not a function. We have 3 being used multiple times. And that would be my explanation. The answer is because the domain or a number in the domain is repeated. There's going to be some times where you are going to be given a function. So we'll make this example 2. And we're going to make this y equals 2x plus 4. And I'm going to give you the domain is the set of 0, 1, and 2. And you have to find the range. So what that means is that you are going to take each one of these values and plug it in individually to find what your range or what your output is. So if I know that these are my x's, so x is 0. I get y equals 0 plus 4, so y equals 4. So when x is 0, y is 4. When x is 1, so y equals 2 plus 4, so y equals 6. And then when x is 2, I get 8. So if I'm given my domain, I can find the range. Keep in mind this also means that if I give you x, then you can find f of x. Do example 3. So if f of x equals 6x minus 4, and we are given f of 4. What that means is that this value goes in for your x. So f of x, or the function of x, equals 6 times 4 minus 4. So f of x equals 24 minus 4. F of x equals 20. So the f of 4 equals 20. We're going to go backwards now for example 4. If f of x equals 6x plus 2, and I tell you that f of x equals 20. Notice that I'm not giving you this number. I'm giving you the end value. So that means my f of x of 20 has to go in there. So that means 20 equals 6x plus 2. So I'm going to solve, subtract 2 on both sides. 18 equals 6x. Divide both sides by 6, and I get x to be 3. So what that means is that f of 3 equals 20. Notice the difference on what we plugged in, what we started off with, and what we ended with.